Welcome and thank you very much for checking out my review of Relic, directed by Natalie, Erica James, and starring Emily Mortimer, Robyn, Nevin, and Bella Heathcote, a film that is dividing audiences and critics. So what did I think about it? Let's find out. The film follows Kay and her daughter Sam, who rush to their family's decaying country home, finding clues about the increasing grandmother's dementia, who has suddenly disappeared. Now, I've watched the film quite a few weeks ago, as soon as it came out, and at the time I heard rumblings that it resembled the Babadook, and I see why people say that, but I don't necessarily agree. This film is similar to the Babadook in terms of it being an allegory to something and having deep and personal family themes to it. Apart from that, the themes themselves aren't really the same. That being said, this film is a slow burn if you've ever seen one. If you're not into allegoric horror movies that are slow to get to the point, you are not going to enjoy this one. I really did. I adored the tense atmosphere that the film creates around itself and how its environment really feeds into what the film is trying to say thematically. Natalie Erica James's direction is astounding. She lingers on so many moments of this film that leave you white-knuckled, waiting for what's going to happen, but having absolutely no idea, and the performances are tremendous. And everyone's talking about Robyn, Nevin, and Bella Heathcote, who are amazing in this film. But to me, Emily Mortimer steals the show. She is the emotional anchor of this film. This whole film relies on her, the issues she's having with her daughter, and how much she's just trying to save her own mother, who is going through so much in this film. Robyn Nevin truly is spectacular. Playing someone who's losing her mind slowly, who's slowly decaying at every single scene that goes on in this film. And she really does play the switch of being out of her mind and being in full context of what is going on tremendously. The film is also shot expertly. It looks beautiful, it looks haunting, it looks really friggin' tense, and the scares are really held by how the movie is shot. This film holds the scares because of the visuals, because of the thematic nature of this film, and because of what really goes on, not only in the literal sense of what you are actually seeing, but what is behind that intention, what it actually means as the events of this film occur. And many people have discussed the ending, about how it works or how it doesn't work. I personally love the ending. My issue is not with the ending. Now, as I've said, I love slow burns. I love slow burns. I love slow burn horror movies. But once you start to get a clear picture of what is actually going on and what went on for the grandmother to disappear, things start to not make sense. Not everything. This film doesn't crumble apart, but much like the house, little cracks start to show here and there. There are moments where you start to question, okay, if this is what it actually is going on, then why did that happen? There are certain moments in this film that don't make much sense in retrospect. And yes, I guess a certain justification is, oh, the woman was out of her mind. That really doesn't make sense when it comes to what the ending of the film reveals and what the ending of the film is trying to say. Relic is entire and explicitly about the horror of dementia and about the loss of a loved one to it. And the allegory that James found to tell this story in is very unique. It's not quite like any other horror movie that is out there. Her direction has a very proper voice to it that is not found in any other direction I've seen out there. The performances are extremely three-dimensional, as well as are the characters. I'm giving Relic a B-. Now, what did you think of Relic, my beautiful geeks? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you once more so much for watching. Stay tuned for many more reviews to come this week. I hope to see you there, and check out the latest episode of Geeks of the Roundtable, the podcast I do with my friend Zach Pope. And so until the next video, stay beautiful, stay geek, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video because it really helps me and the channel out. But most importantly, above everything else, forever and always, love each other and love the movies.